Just landed at Oslo Airport. My third long flight of the day. First flight was 3 hours, second flight was 2 hours, third flight was 2 hours. That's Norwegian. That's the tower at Torp, Sandefjord Torp Airport. I've been instructed to wait in the plane, not to get out. Customs are coming to me, but they don't know when. So there we go.
So what are you doing in Norway?
So it's a business trip, and I'm getting there by seaplane. So I'm going from here to Notodden,
Okay.
get into a seaplane. Yeah, and I'm isolating in a cabin. But I understand that I need to quarantine because you don't accept the British vaccine yet. But that's okay. That's why I put the address where I'm going, because it's the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but it also has to be like a reason to get into Norway. And for example, if you're going to be a tourist, that isn't enough.
No.
No. Can I see your ID as well?
Yes. If you visit Norway and they don't want to let you in, and you've been sitting on the tarmac in your plane for over an hour after being in the plane for nearly 3 hours, and you need the bathroom, they send you behind the buildings to pee outside. Yeah, we've got the cavalry there, look. So here's the update. It's now been a couple of hours since I landed, I think. The police are still here for me. They're just talking to that plane that's just flown in. That's their car. Unimaginable bureaucracy, basically. Me and my bags. They've got to get a taxi to come through onto the apron because for some reason they can't take me in their police car. I've then got to go and do a COVID test, which is fine, in the airport, and then the taxi's taking me to my quarantine hotel. And I'm being put in a quarantine hotel. I'm allowed to leave at any time, in other words, come back, get my plane and fly away, or stay in the quarantine hotel as long as I want. So, yeah, this is not a fun end to it. What was a great day otherwise. Gutted, but today was still an amazing flight. Check out my ride. I feel very important and special. This is one of the best examples of the computer says no that I've ever experienced in my life. These guys are clearly intelligent people, but they're like, we just have to follow the rules, even though we know you don't have COVID and we know you've been tested and we've seen a negative result, and we've seen your vaccine certificate, and we're going to test you now, but we still have to do this because that's what the law says, that's what the rules say. Even though your colleagues were let in for the reason you're stating, we can't let you in. And bye-bye, Dusty. Look at this use of Norwegian taxpayers' money. First things first, I've got to go and do a COVID test. Norway's a lovely place.
That's where it's safe. It's more safe.
Yeah.
But it's safe, you know, in Pakistan, you can drive over people, but people can also drive over you.
Right.
This is the difference. But here, I can't drive over anybody, but anybody can't drive over me also. So it's like, it's very safe.
Yeah.
Pakistan is not safe. It's fun, but it's not safe.
Yeah, when you have children, you want to be safe.
Of course.
This is what I told you.
Yes.
About, it says that this is where you need to stay.
Okay.
And this is that we are keeping your documents until you're
I'll
going
do
back.
Google Translate when I get to my room.
Here's your name and where you're from and everything. So we need that you sign this.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you also have a paper that says that you are allowed to send a complaint. Which you can fill in if you want to.
Change anything, is it? So this is my quarantine hotel room in Norway. Not bad. It's quite new. And apparently the other side of the hotel, we're right by the sea. We're allowed to go for a walk, but I've brought rollsy, so I'm going to go for a roll. But the coolest thing I've found so far is this tiny fridge. Look how small fridges, just literally just length of your fingers. I'm going to treat this as a forced break. So basically this is what happens to you if you have to go to a quarantine hotel in Norway. Well, in Oslo anyway. Yesterday I did the longest solo flight of my flying career so far. It was also my first international solo flight from the UK, and it was my first time flying across Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany, Denmark, Sweden and Norway. It was about 8 hours of flying with 3 legs, and as I sit here today, I do not know when I'm getting home. I do not know when I'm out of quarantine, but I've got 3 things happening to try to get me out of quarantine. I'm going to be here for at least 3 days, that I know for sure. You want to try? Every day in the quarantine hotel, you get 3 food deliveries, breakfast, lunch and supper, in a white paper bag like this. And this is today's lunch. I just thought I'd show you what you get. Sliced bread, sometimes it's a seeded roll for breakfast, sliced bread for lunch. Wooden knives and fork and spoon. Fruit juice from concentrate, but with no added sugar, so that's something. Ham. Oh, there's normally cheese, but there's no cheese in here. But what I do have today, which I don't normally get, hard-boiled eggs. Muffin, can't eat it, got sugar in it. Apple. Mackerel and tomato kind of paste, actually very tasty and good on bread. Pate, nasty. Caviar, fish eggs, paste kind of stuff. Bit of Nutella, some margarine. Oh yeah, last but not least, some soft cheese. Bon appetit, everyone. 100 kilometers of range in one charge.
120.
And with those nice big wheels, you can go on the off-road as well. Yeah, that's cool. It's the first time I've seen another one anywhere in England, anywhere.
It's not on sale because it's sold out. But if it wasn't on sale, it's like 2,000 euros.
Okay. When I went swimming here the other day, I didn't know they had these sneaky boys in the water. Wish we had these in McDonald's in England. Chili cheese fries. Oh yeah. I'm going to give the Norwegian police a call, ask them if I can go to the airfield today to get the plane fueled up and ready for a nice swift departure tomorrow. Let's see how it goes. That's what happens when you overfill it. Bye, Dusty. See you tomorrow. I have my passport. Got my police.